We'll head back to school for the second semester next week, and law enforcement are taking extra steps to make sure they get to school and back home safely. Thanks for joining us. Angie Justice has this evening off. KAMR Local 4's KALEY Green reports that means reminding the public about school bus safety. She joins us now in studio with details in our top story tonight at 6. KALEY.
Jackie, this is a preventive measure the Potter County Sheriff's Office and the Department of Public Safety are taking in response to what they call a growing problem. They're talking about people improperly passing school buses. Today they held a joint press conference to remind everyone when you can and cannot pass a school bus. Texas Transportation Code says all drivers must stop when a bus is stopped and operating a visual sign, either red flashing lights or a stop sign. Potter County Sheriff Brian Thomas says the problem isn't necessarily in residential neighborhoods, but more so in those rural areas.
The school bus stops and they go, well, what's this for? And then they just take off and drive around it. And so that's what we want to avoid. They just need to understand when that school bus is stopped and it's got the flashing lights on there, you have to stop.
But you won't have to stop every time you approach a stopped school bus, only where there is no physical barrier. That means you won't have to stop for a school bus on the other side of a divided highway with a median, but drivers must stop on a road or highway that is two-way or only divided by a left turning lane. Kids could be entering or exiting the bus from either side of the road. Sheriff Thomas says this extra push is about reminding everyone this is a serious problem. He says in the future they'll even consider placing school resource officers on school buses to alert law enforcement when someone illegally passes them. In studio, KALEY Green, KAMR Local 4 News. Jackie.
KALEY, thank you. Texas Transportation Code says you'll face a misdemeanor charge and pay a fine between $500 and $1,250 for passing a school bus when you shouldn't on the first offense. From there, the fines and the punishment only get steeper.